Welcome to Home Buying Made Easy, the podcast where we pull back the curtain on mortgages, real estate, and everything the big banks hope you never figure out. Michael Dendy is a licensed mortgage loan officer with Edge Home Finance, and I'm Rachel, co-host and producer of the show. Every episode, Michael and I break down the stuff that actually matters without the jargon. This show is designed for everyday people like you and I to learn the home buying process so you can buy smarter, save more, and stop leaving money on the table. Now let's dive into today's episode.
Okay, so welcome to Home Buying Made Easy. I am Michael and I have my handy dandy assistant, Rachel, right over here with me, who once again has refused to be on the camera.
This is something that we agreed upon. I don't know why you keep bringing it up.
Show me in your contract. Where does it say in your contract that you don't have to be like, let me talk to your agent.
You can talk to my boss if you really want to. It says in my daughter contract.
In your daughter contract?
In my daughter contract that I don't have to be on camera.
That's so wrong, man.
So
you know that Joshua got a couple more tattoos?
I did.
I didn't know that until Mama told me.
Yeah, Celeste didn't know until she showed up.
Ouch. That's his wife. Oh,
yeah.
My goodness. So,
I knew before Celeste.
That's a thing. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we are.
There you go.
Good luck.
Mythbuster Monday.
Yeah, so we're
Myths
mythbusting
about my son getting tattoos.
But they're not myths. They're real.
Mm.
They're real tattoos.
Okay, so Mythbuster Monday, what is on our agenda?
Today we are covering USDA loans. So the myth that we're busting is that you can't get a USDA loan if you don't have an active farm.
That's true because of USDA milk. Like the USDA controls the farm.
So that
what if somebody bought the farm? That means they died. when you buy the farm, he bought the farm. He fell over in his overalls.
We're myth busting, okay? So is it true or is it false? You can't.
It is false.
Okay.
It is false. You do not have to have a farm in order to get a USDA loan.
That's
you
good.
can get a farm with a USDA loan, but
Right.
you don't have to.
Right.
It's set up a little bit different than that. It's certain areas across the United States that qualify. It's property specific, which means that we have to actually, as mortgage loan officers, look up, is a property going to qualify and is it eligible in a USDA area?
Yeah. There are areas we are in Middle Tennessee. There are areas that do qualify, right?
Yes, I would say not in downtown Nashville where you live.
Really?
Not a USDA area.
I
don't even know if there's grass in
not really
anywhere near you.
No, not really.
It's just concrete.
Yeah.
It's a big concrete jungle down there.
It really is. So what areas are or qualify as the rural property that USDA looks for?
What are they looking for? It's area driven. So I don't know. I'd have to look up Williamson County, see if Williams, like this Middle Tennessee again, like Davidson County. I don't think so. Williamson County, maybe some out west, West Williamson, maybe. Murray County probably has a good bit. That's Spring Hill, Columbia. There's I think most of Columbia is in the USDA area. Anything further south,
right?
Marshall County, yes, it's kind of just below Williamson and next to Murray. So, I mean, the best thing to do is probably reach out and we can tell you whether the property or the area is USDA driven.
Yeah. So what are the benefits of a USDA loan versus a conventional?
100% loan. You don't have to have a down payment. You
Wow, they
can
just
get
give you
a
the money.
100% loan. And if the property actually appraises for more, you have the ability to roll your closing costs in with it.
Wow.
So if it's $100,000 property and it's $6,000 worth of closing costs and your appraisal comes in at $106,000, you can get the closing costs included.
Wow.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Any other benefits of it?
Yep. They have cheaper funding fees than FHA and VA. And what else? I don't know if it's a benefit, but they do have income limits. Well, that was awkward. Here we are. We're right in the middle of an episode, and bam, the equipment decides, hey, I don't like you. And so, yeah, we had to stop. But we're back now, and we were talking about USDA loans. Specifically, we talked a little bit about it's a 100% loan, and that you can, sometimes you're able to roll in the closing costs. We talked about locations are specific to what the USDA allows for rural development. And yeah, there's the funding fee is different than it is for VA and FHA. For FHA, it is 1.75. For USDA, it is 1%. And for VA, it depends. It can be a couple of different things, because if you have a disability rating with the VA, you have no funding fee. But depending on whether you're buying a first-time house or it's not your first time, funding fee is a little bit different for that. But USDA is 1%. And then it's per year, it's 0.35% of the loan amount. So you take that number for the year, and then you divide that by 12, and that's your monthly payment. That's quote PMI.
And it's different because you keep paying your loan down, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Every year, it's different. It should be lower every single year. Should be. Okay. Are there any income limits on it, on the USDA loans?
Yes, it depends on the area. And here again, that's specific to something that a loan officer should look up to see what you would qualify for if you're in, what area you're in and what that would be.
Okay. So last question of this episode. How, in your opinion, how many Middle Tennessee buyers do you think are leaving money on the table by not knowing that the USDA loan exists and is open to them?
I think there's a lot of people. You want a number, a percentage?
No, just like your opinion of.
My opinion, I think there's probably 30 to 40% of people that are in rural areas or wanting to live in rural areas could qualify for this, and they don't even know about it. They just don't pay attention to any other options, or probably better, they don't have a loan officer and a team that can support them the way that they should be.
Right.
Which is why it's important to have the right people on your team.
Yeah. So
that they know, the realtors know, these are properties in that area. The loan officer knows how to navigate the USDA loan process.
Right.
Those are super important pieces that people need to know.
Yeah. So very, very last question. Sorry. I said last question, but I came up with a different one. So if someone in a rural area that, let's say they are in a USDA
area,
and they have a conventional loan, which is the most common type of loan that someone has, and they want to maybe change loans, is that possible?
It probably really wouldn't make a lot of sense to do that, because you're in a conventional loan, and maybe you already have 20% of equity, so you don't have PMI. So I mean, it wouldn't make sense, because you got funding fee, there's too many variables there. But I mean, if you're in an FHA loan and you wanted to do that, it would be less, definitely. trying to think of purchase. I would say if you qualify and the income qualifies is there and the property is, it might be worth taking a look at a USDA loan. Government loans in general are typically lower interest rates than conventional loans, typically. So mainly because they are less risk for the lenders. So that's why they do that.
Yeah. Okay. That's all we got.
That's all we got. So thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Home Buying Made Easy, the Mythbuster edition on USDA loans. And sorry again for the technical difficulties, but we made it through. See you next time.
That's a wrap on today's episode of Home Buying Made Easy. If you're ready to take your next step, our team is standing by. You can call or text us directly at 615-499-6335. You can also reach us at michael@dendyteam.com or check out the link in the show notes below. Whether you have one question or you're ready to go, we'll meet you right where you are. Thanks for joining us. From our team to you, let's make home buying easy.